Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Singaporean Talks Money. Do hit the like button, subscribe and comment for me to produce more content for you guys. So definitely a disclaimer first that the information published here are purely opinions of mine and is in no way guaranteed. You are definitely encouraged to do your own checks and due diligence before making any decision. So let's go to the topic today that I'll talk about how much you should have saved by age. So I saw quite a few videos talking about how much money you should have saved by age 20, 30 and 40. It is interesting as it is what the society thinks you should have by a certain age, considering that you have worked for a number of years. In Singapore, Sidley released an article as well to show how much you should have saved by what age. Definitely, you have to understand that it is a gauge and it doesn't matter if you have achieved or not achieved that amount because life definitely is not just about money. So in the Sidley article, the guide released by them, they definitely highlighted that it is not a competition, but it's just good to have some goals set. So in the guide, they mentioned that by age 20, you should have about $10,000 in savings. When you're 25, about $50,000. When you're 30, $100,000. When you're 45, $500,000, $500,000. And when you're 65, $1 million. So definitely they mention also that because life is about up and downs and you never know how much you will really have at a certain age. But as a guide, I think it serves as a good rough basis for everyone to follow. So the other videos that I have seen online on this topic, one was from Andrea Chick and the second that I saw was from Graham Stephan, both of whom are huge YouTubers. So Graham video is good because it shows how much of your income you should have saved. For example, by age 40, you should have 3 times of your salary saved, and also about how much invested, and also other financial goals that you should have. So I think it's good to have clear and specific goals along the way, but don't be too hard on yourself because there really definitely isn't a hard and fast rule. So I'm going to talk more about Graham's video where he mentioned about the steps that you should take at each age for your financials. So in your 20s, he mentioned that based on research, most people have a net worth of negative $27,000. This is because they could have some debts due to their education, or maybe they might have a negative net worth because of not saving and purchasing stuff that they shouldn't have been. So in your 20s, he mentioned that what you should start doing is to first get a credit card to build up your credit score. Next, to open a retirement account. So maybe in Singapore, it means you can start contributing to your CPF. Have about 1 to 2 months of savings, and also definitely in your 20s to start investing. I've also released a video on why you should start investing now, which you can check out in the link in the description below. So in your 30s, Graham mentioned that you should have a good credit score by now because you have gotten a credit card in your 20s. You should also have no bad debts, for example, credit card debts, because the interest rate is really crazy. And by 30, you should have saved 1 times of your annual income and be able to save 20% of your income. So by your 40s, you should have about 3 times your annual salary saved or invested, and buy a house, and know your yearly spending and aim for 5 to 7 times of that amount invested. So in your 50s, you should have about 7 times your annual salary saved or invested, and you might still be paying off your house. And understand your spending to estimate the amount you need for retirement. So in your 60s, you should have about 10 to 12 times of your annual salary saved. You would have already paid off your property, and it is the last lap of saving as much as you can from your income for your retirement. and then you can slowly withdraw from your retirement accounts if needed. So with more money and a plan ahead, retirement will seem more relaxed. And to be honest, in the real life scenario, many retire without a set amount in their bank accounts. For example, my mom, she's lucky to have some money in her CPF and also some cash savings saved up. So currently she's relying on her cash savings for her retirement, but definitely in the long term, she'll be relying a lot on her CPF account for her retirement. She has paid off a housing loan and currently just have the daily utilities, monthly insurance bills and phone bills to pay for. So in her case, she wasn't expecting herself to retire so early. But in a way, she didn't wait till she had $1 million to retire. And this is because she wanted to have more time to spend with her friends or family members and to make sure that she's living her life to the fullest. So as a guide, I feel that you just need to know that you are in control of your finances at different stages of your life. And know that there will be times when you need to save up more and times when you can spend more. Money is really something that can be earned, and so we should not place all our happiness on money alone. Do remember to spend time with your family and friends as well. And that's all I have for today's video. Thanks for staying till the end. Once again, please like and subscribe to my channel, Singaporean Talks Money, for me to produce more content for you guys.